Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. So as you guys probably know, I'm up in the nice little comfy apartment slash whatever life over here, so we're doing some nice little bed videos for the weekend now, but we actually have some pretty cool topics I'll go talk about throughout this video. Now, some of our big topics on this, I think we actually have a lot of really huge PlayStation 5 games actually now majorly either being leaked, either being majorly rumored, or as well, a lot of cool conflicting information coming out, but conflicting in the good way. And as well, I also have a little bit of like kind of good news, kind of bad news, just a lot of really big game news for a lot of games I think a lot of you guys are hyped up for. We're talking exclusives, we're talking those big AAA games, we're talking all of these big mamma jammas all put together. So this will probably be a pretty good video, hopefully, so we'll dive into it. And as well, if any of you guys are brand new, we keep on recommending up the Howl links down below. Because you guys want to go save a bunch of free money for Samsung links, we'll have those included, so check those on out down below. And as well, we have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below, Amazon links down below, Webull, Coinbase, and all that good stuff down below. And let's go and dive into the video itself. So number one of the really big things I want to go and talk about is that we have a lot of these big boy news for upcoming games. So this is all like big AAA Sony games. So let's go and talk about quite a few of these. So number one, I'm sure you guys have had a chance to see this one, but we got the good old brand new Wolverine PS5 swag coming on out over here. So you guys can hopefully go and see on the monitor itself. If you guys don't know, Marvel basically is been working with the brand new Wolverine game, and as you guys remember, the brand new Spider-Man game was pretty good. It was pretty solid, pretty good. So with this, we've been seeing some early mentions with the mocap. So that means, you know, people actually working on the body language. I think some audio maybe as well, and the fact that we've seen some of the early trailers. I'm pretty hyped up for this Wolverine game. Like, I think it's looking and seeming pretty good. So we are now officially seeing folks out here getting some press releases. We're now officially seeing actual, like, the next stage of development and people getting rewarded for actually working on the game itself. Now, I'm going to not say this is like a major, huge milestone, but it's kind of like the nice marketing milestone where it's like, hey, the game is real, it's coming, it's being worked on, and it kind of goes and puts it into the whole, I guess, perspective of, hey, it's actually real. But this kind of goes into our next big PlayStation 5 game, where Horizon, good old Horizon, and this will probably relate to a lot of you guys out here in the future, whether you guys are getting the brand new PlayStation 5 Horizon bundles, or if you guys are getting the game itself, like the sales are still bumping up and doing pretty good. So with this, Horizon, Forbidden West fans are now hoping for DLC news because Aloy's actor is now also once again returning to some mocap studios. If you guys don't know, motion capture is just kind of like the next kind of in between of how they go and do the, like, say, facial features, body movement, certain weird action poses that are kind of unnatural to form and kind of unnatural to make. So with this, why else would you be having the people involved? Why else would you be having, like, people, you know, spending the money, time, renting out the areas, whatever it may be, when there may not be any big news coming with it? So what I mean by that is the fact of this means that some DLC might be coming sooner rather than later, or at least in the works. This has not been officially announced yet too, and we really haven't seen too many more official announcements from, say, Wolverine. So seeing more big gaming news out here is kind of nice, especially for the PlayStation 5 folks. So right now, 2 Horizon actors have linked up now on most recent mocap shoot. So basically, Horizon Forbidden West fans think a DLC could be underway after one of the actors behind Aloy revealed that they once again donned a mocap suit. Peggy Vrines, who contributed to much more action-heavy aspects of Aloy's motion capture, as opposed to Ashley Birch's appearances and cutscenes, recently posted the reel below to Instagram. Vrines, who is also IMDb's listed appearance in a video game, is in Horizon Forbidden West, said that she was ready for some mocap action as she donned to a suit in a flashy transition. So, we've had a chance to go and see, you guys can kind of see the goofiness of all these mocap features, but it's very intriguing. Mainly because, once again, we're seeing more upcoming big kind of PlayStation 5 game leaks, and these are all not announced and not mentioned so far. Another post of the Origins appeared in her suit alongside actor Luis Van Beek, who also contributed various voices to Horizon Forbidden West, so it does make sense. Granted, if she was by herself, maybe wouldn't have as much action, but 2 folks involved in the same game, right around the time where they would maybe be wanting to work on a PlayStation 5 DLC, and also with all the brand new sales with the new bundles, this also makes sense. The two posts are enough to get players wondering whether the pair are involved in motion capture for some kind of follow-up for the game. A post on Reddit asks whether this is a hint at an upcoming Horizon Forbidden West DLC. For others, that additional content is a case of when, not if, at least because they think they've already discovered the site of future Horizon DLC. So, I think apparently there's already like a pre-planned motion and pre-planned area for it, which to me makes a lot of sense to go and see, mainly because, well, it's a pretty big selling game still nonetheless. People obviously are more hyped up for, say, GOW, but at the end of the day, what can you go and do? So, kind of nice, kind of good spot for more story and all of that. So as well, there is always, even how I just mentioned, that small chance it might just be for a new project too, but like it makes so much more sense to have the DLC sign up to as well, so we can kind of go from there. So this is at least another nice little side bit of news with, well, both big PlayStation 5 games. Although some other little sad news too over here, before we get to one more good thing on top of it, is the next Assassin's Creed game being delayed and is being reported to be far behind schedule too as well. So this is kind of a big one, at least in my mind too, is that for this, it's not a good look. It's not a good sign. We don't really like seeing a lot of this type of stuff because Ubisoft has apparently delayed the release once again of their next upcoming Assassin's Creed game. Blue reports. The title, internally known as Assassin's Creed Rift, was apparently going to be launching as of February 2023, but now it's been moved to May-June 2023. In other words, it's missing out on its final fiscal year, which is also just very not good to go and see in general. It's yet another story that suggests that some kind of production problems going on behind the scenes at Ubisoft, and we've been seeing some kind of rough news too as well, because even Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which has been just not that long ago mentioned, was also now just delayed. And when the publisher revealed that it had canceled 4 other titles, including Ghost Recon Frontline, kind of seems like Ubisoft may not be doing the best. Not good news to go and say the least. Assassin's Creed, meanwhile, is obviously one of Ubisoft's hottest properties. The latest entry in the series, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, has made the company a lot of money. Although the game is still been, at least in my opinion, kind of bad. Like, I don't know about y'all. I don't know. I didn't like it. It's too long. It was too long. Like, tone it down, make it a little bit better, maybe quicker updates, whatever it may be. It might be a little bit nicer at the end of the day. But at least it's still doing okay. But either way, this is kind of some bad news to go and see when it comes to all this stuff. So, yeah, man. So apparently this is supposed to be a big expansion. This is like the original rumors and like the live service expansion type style stuff. But I think based on the scale, future, and the fact that Ubisoft keeps on moving and canceling a lot of games, they were just like, hey, let's just go make this a real game and kind of go from there. So kind of weird, because Valhalla was kind of weird on 2020 release, and it's kind of been a while too. But it actually might be in the Middle East and might star Basim, who might just happen to be a character from Valhalla. In any case, we'll know here doubt about it sooner rather than later, which will have the Ubisoft conference. So hopefully it'll be kind of good and not too rough, at least in my opinion. Now, too, as well, for some other little various things, too, Monster Hunter. Now, we actually had a post earlier on today, too, as well, where Monster Hunter Paradise, the next upcoming new Monster Hunter game, apparently was actually leaked on Discord. Now, this was actually public and out there earlier on today, too, as well, but it actually, since then, has actually fully been deleted. Which typically, as you guys know, when there is a lot of leaks, a lot of rumors, a lot of other side stuff, there's usually a reason why or why not they would be deleted. So we're seeing this type of news, so there's probably more of a, confirmation that's a real thing, rather than anything else. So kind of want to hear your thoughts and comments on that one too as well. We've also been seeing some other folks too, kind of just going through the nice casual talk, because we have been talking a lot about games over here. What would you say is PlayStation's most valuable franchise from the Game of the Year awards? So a lot of people are saying games like Call of Duty is, the highest selling and most played franchise. You just want to give your thoughts and comments down below. Or even just want to look at other various big titles too, where they have stuff like, say, Spider-Man. 33 million units, and I can't wait to go and have the next iteration. Or Wolverine. The Last of Us, pretty good. Horizon, pretty good. God of War, that will be doing absolutely amazing once the new Ragnarok comes out. I'll be very curious to see the numbers. Uncharted, not bad. Would love a new one. Last of Us Part 2, still okay. We can see. Ghost of Tsushima, I love that game, and Death Stranding, funny enough, even better than expected. But yeah, we have kind of just a lot of good stuff in this one, so give me your thoughts and comments down below. So I'll make sure you guys keep on checking on that Howl link as well down below. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. The Twitter and Twitch stream is down below, the Weeble Coinbase down below, everything else down below too as well. And once again, keep on checking out those Howl links and getting those free sales. We'll have a few more videos all throughout today, so be on the lookout for those, and I love you guys all a lot.